Hi friends, we're going to do the seventh exercise in our second lesson. The seventh exercise in our second lesson. Compléter avec le comparatif. You need to complete with the expressions of comparisons. Faites attention à l'accord de l'adjectif. Pay attention to the agreement of the adjective. So in this exercise, we're trying to compare two nouns with the help of an adjective. And we need to put the right expression of comparison. If you find a minus sign, you need to put moins que. If you find a plus sign, we need to put plus que. If you find an equal to sign, we need to put aussi que on either side of the adjective. And at the end of the adjective, we need to do the agreement according to the subject. So we're going to see each and every sentence, and we're going. I would like you to pay attention to what we're going to do now. The first sentence. Christina est dash que son frère. Christina is dash her brother. So you're going to compare Christina with her brother, and within brackets they've given some clues, some hints. So they've given a minus sign, so we need to put the right expression of comparison. If you find a minus sign, it'll be moins que. Then the adjective within brackets, it's always in masculine singular form, but since the subject is feminine singular, we need to do the agreement at the end. Let's analyze. Christina est dash son frère. So you're going to compare Christina and her brother, and you're saying Christina is dash her brother. Let's see. Since you have a minus sign, we need to put the right expression of comparison. For minus sign, it is moins and que. So in between moins and que, we need to put the adjective grand. And pay attention, we need to do the agreement. Since the subject is feminine singular, your spelling for the adjective grand will be G-R-A-N-D with an E. That is your agreement. So since you have a minus sign, you need to put moins que as your expression of comparison. Then we need to put the adjective, and then we need to do the agreement by adding an E, because in the subject we are using a noun that is feminine singular. Let's see the second sentence. The second one. Les filles sont dash que les garçons. The girls are dash the boys. And you have a plus sign, so we need to use the expression plus que. And the adjective is in the original masculine singular form. Now let's check out how we're going to use the rules, and let's analyze. Les filles sont dash les garçons. You're comparing the girls with the boys. So you've just started a sentence. The girls are, and then you put, since you have a plus sign, you put plus and que, and then the adjective intelligent is in the masculine singular form. Since the subject is feminine plural, we need to add an E and one S. So finally you'll get les filles sont plus intelligentes que les garçons. The girls are more intelligent than the boys. Now, can you see, since you have a plus sign, we have put plus and que. Then the adjective intelligent, it's actually in the masculine singular form within brackets, and you write the same spelling, but we need to do the agreement. We added an E and S because the subject is feminine plural. Let's see the third sentence. Les fleurs semblent dash les feuilles. The flowers seem to be dash than the leaves. and you have an equal to sign. In the first sentence, you had a minus sign, so we use the expression moins que. In the second sentence, we had plus sign, so we use the expression plus que. But now we're going to have a minus sign, sorry, equal to sign. So check out what expression we are supposed to use here. And then you have the adjective frais. Now the adjective is in the masculine singular form. But in the subject, we have the subject noun les fleurs, which is feminine plural. So we need to do the agreement. Let's check out this sentence. Les fleurs semblent dash les feuilles. The flowers seem to be as fresh as the leaves. So since you have an equal to sign, we need to put aussi and que, and then we need to put the adjective in the feminine plural form, because in the subject, the noun is in feminine plural. So in the masculine singular, the adjective is frais, but in the feminine singular, it is frai chapeau che. And you add an s because this noun is in feminine plural. The fourth sentence. Pierre et Paul sont dash que leurs parents. Peter and Paul are dash than their parents. And you have an equal to sign, and then you have the adjective sympathetic. Let's analyze. Peter and Paul dash their parents. So you have this sentence. Now, you're going to compare Peter and Paul with their parents. And you've just started the sentence. Now, since you have an equal to sign, we need to put aussi before the verb and que after the verb. And you have the adjective sympathetic. It's in masculine singular form, but the subject is masculine plural. So we need to do the agreement by adding an S at the end of this adjective. So Paul et Pierre sont aussi sympathiques que leurs parents. Paul and Peter are as friendly as their parents. The fifth sentence. Je pense que le cinéma est dash que le théâtre. And you have a plus sign and you have the adjective intéressant. I think that the cinema is dash than the theater. And you have a plus sign and you have the adjective intéressant. Now in this sentence, please don't think je, always the first word is a subject. In this case, you have an expression je pense que. I think that the cinema is more interesting than the theater. So the cinema is your subject noun, and that is masculine singular. The adjective within brackets is also in masculine singular, so you can write the same spelling. But since you have a plus sign, we have to put plus before the adjective and que after the adjective. So finally you will get je pense que le cinéma est dash le théâtre. You're comparing the cinema with the theater, and since you have a plus sign, we are putting plus and que, and then you put the adjective intéressant with the same spelling. No changes, need not add anything, because the adjective is already in masculine singular form and the subject is also masculine singular. So keep the same spelling for the adjective. So please remember, you need to complete with the right expression of comparison, and you need to pay attention with the agreement of the adjective. So if you have a minus sign, moins before the adjective and que after the adjective. If you have a plus sign, plus before the adjective, que after the adjective. If you have an equal to sign, aussi before the adjective and que after the adjective. And please remember how to do the agreement. So please go through this exercise again and again, video again and again, and you'll be able to understand this exercise well. Thank you.